Hello guys, Mitch Starc here again for Cricket Australia TV. As you can see, we've got the lovely Sydney Harbour Bridge in the background here. Lovely day, blue skies, lovely to be here. We've got Nathan Lyon here today to join us. We're going to have a little chat with Nathan. Thanks for joining us, Nathan. What do you reckon about this view?
Thanks, Mitch. It's great that David Warner's really let us come out into the balcony and have a close view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
It's lovely to be home too, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Well, as we know, Nathan's actually joined the New South Wales Blues, so how are you enjoying Sydney at the moment, and nice to be there for a few weeks as well?
Yeah, no, it's good to get home, and really looking forward to joining the New South Wales Blues, and we've got a great squad there and can't wait to win a couple of championships.
Well, you actually did see the light, and obviously you're from Young, so you are a New South Wales boy, but obviously played a few seasons with Adelaide, with South Australia, sorry. I guess what prompted the move?
The new opportunity, I guess, coming back home. I did grow up in New South Wales, and the opportunity to come home and play with you, I guess, Mitch, was a big selling point. But the opportunity of working under a new coach with Trevor Bayliss and working closely with obviously Michael Clark, Brad Haddon, pretty big figures at New South Wales. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenges that lay ahead.
Beautiful. Well, of course, we're not actually in Sydney, unfortunately, but we are in Newcastle. The bridge behind us was modelled on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, I believe, but we've got a test to play in a couple of days. So the test is obviously in Durham. We trained today, Nate. You had a good look at the wicket. What do you think we're up against in this test?
Yeah, pretty similar conditions to the last three tests, I guess. The pitch is a tad drier than what we expected coming here to Durham, but hopefully the seam bowlers, including yourself, can hit the seam a little bit and get something out of it early on, but hopefully our batters can really stand up again.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see another first innings like we saw in Manchester, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good to have a couple of days off. So hopefully our batters can work hard again. They've been training really well, especially today, so get some runs on the board and let us go to work.
What did you think about that test? Obviously in Manchester, we made the running in the whole game, right on top, and obviously the rain probably intervened, which hopefully would have been an Australian win. Unfortunately, it wasn't so. The series is now decided with England retaining the Ashes, but it's an important two tests for us to level the series and carry some momentum back into the home series, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got our momentum back in the third test there. As you said, we controlled the game from ball one, so it was great to see Michael Clark lead the way with a great 180, but it was well supported by Chris Rogers and Steve Smith. But we definitely would have won the game, I'll say that, having them 3 for 30 and the three big men out early on day 5. So disappointing with the weather, but we can't control that. We can control what we come up against this week and the following week after that. So we're heading the right direction, and it's important for us to get this momentum rolling again and to win 5-0 back home.
That's exactly right. There was another 60 in that first innings too, mate. But anyway.
Yeah, Brad Haddon.
But you yourself back in the team now, bowling well, bowled very well, probably without a little bit of luck, should have some more wickets. How was the ball coming out for you, and how did you feel being back amongst the wickets also?
Yeah, it was great to be back. Firstly, it was obviously disappointing to miss out any test match for your country, but the ball felt that it was coming out really well in Manchester. So hopefully, fingers crossed, depending on selection, get to go here in Durham and hopefully put a few more wickets next to the name.
Sounds good. We've got some weather. Hopefully it stays around for 5 days and you get some wickets. But we're staying in Newcastle, playing in Durham. What's on for the next 2 days, Nate?
Cruise the afternoon, I guess. Team meeting the Savo, but then sleeping tomorrow. Hopefully, then optional training session to do the final things leading up to hopefully a Test match victory for Australia.
We might turn on the station and play a bit of COD as well, you and I.
Definitely.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned to www.cricket.com.au for all the news on the 4th and 5th tests, and then we've also got the one-day series to follow. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us.